host Steppa.
I'm your host Deacon Jones.
Yeah, and we got our guest here again, Hippie Rockso, Nowonosous,
Baby.
and we talking about the mental health is real.
It's real.
Yes, it is. It's definitely real, man. And Hitman, I know, knowing you, throughout the years, you told me, and it was crazy because you told me about the mental health struggle you went through beforehand. Before I knew you. You talked about it a bunch of times. But I never ever, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know the severity of it until I actually see you go through another one. Another one, which was like, what, a decade later? You went
About 15 years.
Oh, 15 years? Oh, okay.
15-year break.
And then he had it again.
And then it came back again, baby.
yeah. And it was real. It was very, very,
yeah, it's real.
like real scary, confusing. I was like, what the hell?
But like even before we go there, cause he about to put us on. Cause I know a little bit. But what about when you don't know it's a mental health issue going on when you think it's regular?
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of us go through that part about this mental health thing, men and women. People, calling you whatever you going through. They telling you, oh, you got people say that a lot about people.
Yeah.
She bugged out, man. Home bugged out, and you know what I'm saying. But really, I think it's more of a mental health issue that we just don't know that we have.
Yeah.
And I'm piggybacking off what he said. So because I've had a couple of stints with it, I want to say that it's an interval thing, and it's a trigger thing. Now, I want to say this. Now, I want you to get ready to take over. I'm going to fall back for a minute because I got a lot to say.
Okay.
Don't nobody just wake up one day and say, I'm going to kill myself.
Yeah, I don't believe
That ain't how that work, bro.
Okay.
That's not how that works.
I think it add up.
Your brain,
your
brain. I'm gonna speak from experience.
Yeah.
Your brain asphyxiates itself and make you walk right over in whatever direction you gonna go, and you gonna swallow pills, man. What I'm trying to say is, so Deacon, because of my spiritual beliefs, I had to eat that one. I wasn't going to take my life. But if I did not know anything about, I would have committed suicide with no problemo.
And that state is no problemo. In that state of mind. Because your mind is like, it's bugging out.
If I didn't have a spiritual belief in God,
it was over.
I'd have took my life with no problem. Nigga.
No problem.
No problemo. Fast.
But do you know, like in that state, that's the severity of it, what you saying. It sound like it's real. It wasn't a little snippet. It was the real. But do you know in that state what's going on? Or you just in that
around you?
Or you just in that state? Like, do you know that you's like, I'm quite a small example. When I remember when I've been time when I used to smoke bags, right? And all y'all be like, you tweaking. But in my mind, I'm telling them, y'all tweaking, man. There's something real going on.
Okay, let me
like I was at least aware. That's what my question is. Were you aware of?
You still know how to wipe your ass and do things, but bro, you just. It's an extreme, it's an out of body, out of mind experience. Like for me, I was like, damn. Like, having a conversation with myself. I'm like, damn, I want to kill my motherfucking self.
Yeah.
Yo. Like I really wanted to kill myself. Wow. Like your brain do the thing.
Do something to you.
It do it.
Yeah.
But how do it happen? Like initially,
how did it happen?
Cause we all experience mental health. We all
we
to
all
a certain
agree,
degree.
to a
but
certain
the mental
degree.
health I'm talking about with you was the point of
how did it get like that?
I got a theory.
That's what you trying to
Nah,
say?
the thing is, cause we all experience the mental health, but with him, I actually seen like a psyche. Is like a psychotic type of.
It varies from person to person.
Yeah.
Because here's the truth. Check this out. So when it happened to me the first time out of nowhere, let me tell you everything that happened.
Okay.
So let me tell you how it started.
All right, but before you start, is it? Because I'm trying to learn, like from your point of view of it. Is it different kinds?
Man, it's a whole bunch of stuff.
All right. So what I'm saying is, if you one way, you'll say that's like which mental health phrase that they give us that you say you was going through? Because I couldn't tell you.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. His was more of a it was psych. It was. I don't know. You tell it.
I'm gonna bring it.
I seen it. I was like, what the hell is that?
So he caught me. He saw me in the second stint, the 15 years after stint.
Okay.
Let me tell you about the Thief in the Night first one.
Okay.
So I'm watching TV one night, and then all of a sudden, man, I just started feeling scared for no reason.
Yeah.
Scared.
Like
Scared.
scared.
Like scared, like Freddy kid.
Yeah.
Scared for no reason.
Yeah.
So I didn't pay it too much mind, but I was like, so just to try to remember it all, bro. Then immediately I noticed that night I couldn't sleep. Wasn't no sleeping. Then I lost my appetite. Then they got this thing called racing thoughts, right? Let me tell you what racing thoughts is. For anybody out there who don't know, I'm going to tell you what racing thoughts is. It's when your brain can process about 1,000 different things in 10 seconds. When I tell you your head be spinning, I was on the bus and my head was spinning so
seen a movie
fast.
like that.
I was thinking about so many thoughts had entered my brain so quick. All I could do is just put my head on the glass and be like, "Yo, man, let's get up out of here, man.
Let's go.
Let's get up out of here, bro."
Straight thoughts.
Thoughts, they, like your brain,
But like fast, like or
like,
just thoughts.
No, like one thought after another,
Wow.
rapid thought, like in 10 seconds, you done thought about 1,000 different things. I'm talking about, now these are all the things that happened to me all at once.
Yeah.
Bruh, I was seeing stuff that wasn't there. I was having auditory hallucinations. Yo, my ears would be ringing. I had to turn my head sideways.
That's like a bunch of confusion right there.
Yo, cuz, it was going.
That sound like that'll make you want to get up out of here.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't even gonna front
It
that
was
right
saying,
going
it do.
down.
Yeah.
It was going down. And the thing is, bro, I was 38 years old at the time. So as all this stuff was going on, I was saying like, damn, I lived my whole life pointing my finger at people talking about, man, that nigga crazy. I mean, boy, go home crazy. And then when I got hit like that, right, I was like, damn, man. It's like, hindsight is 20/20. Look at you now. It's the difference with me and somebody else, whoever they may be, though. It's like, I thought I was just dying, period. And I was willing to accept the conditions.
Yeah.
I wasn't taking no meds.
Okay. Cause that's
I wasn't taking no meds, bro.
that's a whole nother story.
I wasn't taking no meds. Yo, sleep. Let me tell y'all about sleep. The sleep that you don't get. The sleep that I wasn't getting. When I closed my eyes, right, one of three things happened. Every night for damn near 2 years straight. I either saw somebody getting fucked up, somebody was trying to fuck me up, or I was trying to fuck somebody up. Every night, my dreams were volatile. They was violent. Every night, violence, man. Horror, violence, every night. Like, cuz, I got no natural sleep. My appetite sucked, man. I lost mad weight. Like, we ain't even gonna talk about weak. You be weak physically. You weak.
And you was with a woman at the time, a female, right?
When it happened, yeah.
So she ain't know what was going on.
Man, I just raised up.
You just left her, walked out the door.
Raised up.
Where you went though? Like,
So let me see. I went to this shelter in Manchester. That's where I met Melvin. Melvin Williams.
Yeah,
You know, big head, punk ass, my boy. Right. I met him there. So then I left there, and I drifted my ass to.
And this whole process, all these days you're going through this whole 2 years, you ain't washing your ass. Nothing. No, you not. Though. Don't forget about that part. You stinking. No, I'm just saying. No, keep you definitely think about washing your ass. Out of all them thoughts, none of them thoughts was wash ass.
We gonna get there. We gonna get there.
All right.
So then I wound up at the shelter in Open Heart.
Okay.
So I couldn't hide no more there, cause now this is just a hiding process.
You want to hide from everybody?
I used to sit down the Connecticut River, man, and just watch the water go by. I ain't hear my voice, man, for damn near a month. I ain't talk to nobody, and ain't nobody talking to me.
So that mean your breath stinking.
Cause listen,
if you ain't got no ventilation going in and out from talking, that mean your breath stinking. Cuz.
Yo, come on.
But you sit at the but you sit at the river on the series though. You just sitting there for hours like that though, staring out into, just staring out into the water.
Brain going crazy.
Just staring at the water. Cause.
You know, it's funny that because I'm listening to that. I think I'd experienced that before, like how he explained your brain going.
I know I have,
but I was on bags though.
Yeah.
I don't know if that had anything. I don't know if that's different. I don't know if that's different from what you talking about, but it sounds.
It's all one and the same because you got to understand.
It sounds the same to me.
I was clean and sober, as they say, yo, cause I was on a drug run for I was on an 11-year drug run, and then I got off drugs. I was off for a year, but see, when you get off of drugs, it takes at least a year for you to get clean. My point is, man, once I had to deal with reality altogether, that's when the shit hit the fan, cause you gotta look at it realistically. If I've been high from the time I was say 15, so I'm high from 15 to 30, 15 to 37. I'm always high. And then one day I say I don't want to be high no more. And I've only been clean 1 year of my life. And I'm sitting there watching TV.
And that happened.
Just watching TV.
Watching TV. And that shit hit the fan, cause that shit hit the.
Nothing happened before then. It just was you just sat there watching TV.
So you don't get a sign, nothing.
That shit hit the fan. That shit came whoop. It just bam.
So why would you call your situation a mental health problem?
Well, it's not a problem.
So when we say, I'm just saying because, because it be different things. Because sometimes some people could be watching the podcast and they could be like, man, home was tweaking. Does it mean you was tweaking or it really was a mental health issue going on?
I'll tell you what. I'm not a medical person, but I'm going to break it down to you like this. All of us have a recalibration system. Some just might be more extreme than others. Okay. And some may be induced. Yeah. Some may be natural. Yeah. But we all bug out for about 5 minutes, man. Yo, you gonna get that alpha jerk, man. Yeah. And if you can't handle it, you gonna slip. We all get it. I just believe mine was because I was on the run getting high for so long. Yeah. And then I decided no more. And now I gotta deal. Now I'm dealing with reality, with nothing in my system. Yeah. Booyah! Let's go.
But it also sounds like a spiritual thing.
Absolutely.
It also sounds like once you say, "I'm not doing this no more, devil. I'm not. So he's sending his army at you. That's what it sounds like.
Exactly
because that's what I'm saying. Like when I was on bags. That's what it was. I know what I was going through was a spiritual warfare.
Absolutely.
And then the more and more I begin to live and become who I am today, the devil didn't want me to get to where I'm at. He didn't want you to get to where you at. That's just what I'm receiving from what you're telling me.
But it happened to me. When I was on the bag too, I flipped out on the bag. Yeah. But what he went through, let me tell you something. And I knew what I was going through because listening to his story. Yeah. One day I was sitting in my chair, just sitting here.
That's when your ass got moist, right?
I'm about to tell you what happened. So I drank a bottle of Henny with my neighbor. She said, "You want to drink this bottle?" Me and her went.
Here?
Yeah.
You got a tweak session living here?
Damn sure.
Yeah, mental one like him.
Yeah, freaking.
I'm laying on the couch. All of a sudden, I drank this bottle with her, so I came in the house, I'm chilling.
I think you told,
Yeah, so I'm sitting on the couch. All of a sudden, my ass starts sweating.
Ass was
Bad. I'm talking about.
So you was stinking.
No, I ain't stink, man.
stink.
No, I showered, clean. Then I got scared for no reason. I'm talking about scared. And the only thing I've read about too is what he went through. And I told him about that. I said, yo, I understand what you. I got scared. I'm talking about for no reason.
For nothing.
Got scared. I'm laying there like, yo, what's going on? Now, remember, I turned on all the lights in my house. And I went in the room and I laid down all the lights on. My brain was going so crazy. I was like, I just said, God, please don't let me be stuck like this. Not like this. Yeah. And I went to sleep, the lights on, TV, I was just scared. Somehow I fell asleep and I prayed like, God, I don't want to be stuck like this. But my brain was going crazy and I was scared. I'm talking about scared. Like, what's that? Oh, like just scared. And I remember what he was telling me and I was like, oh, this is what I'm going through. And then I woke up the next morning. And it wasn't there.
So,
but I went through that, and that's why I told him. I said, "Damn him." I said, "Yo, I experienced what you was saying that you went through. Ain't no way in hell you could still be able to function to do anything in that state like that.
You can't, yeah.
Nah, so he said you just stand out there. That's all you could do. Just
so you right then. So we all experienced that.
Yeah.
That's like when I experienced that. Remember, I think I was in the house for like 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, depression, deep depression thing.
Yeah, but that's what I felt depressed.
Yeah.
Like, man, I'm talking about.
That's part of it too.
I don't think I was eating either.
Right.
I was in the room, just chilling. I don't think I took a shower myself. Now that you think about it, now you said I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I don't even think, I remember just being in the room, just dealing with it, just like dealing with everything coming in my brain. 2 weeks, I was just going, it felt like the end. It felt like, and I can't sit here and remember to say that I felt like killing myself because I don't remember that part. If that did, I don't remember that, but I definitely remember I felt so lonely. I felt all by myself, like I didn't know what was going on. And I remember I told you, oh girl, she brought me back.
Yeah.
She brought me back. She was like, man, you bugging. This ain't you.
Yeah.
This ain't you. Then we start talking about God. It went away. I was regular. It went away, but it took for her to start speaking about, like I say, he got a spiritual life going on, and that's what it now that you saying it kind of hit me. So mental health is real, y'all. It's real, man.
This young lady told me one day, I finally got a chance to talk to the clinician before never mind. So the fabric stealer came in and interrupted me, right? This young lady said, mental health doesn't have to be a sickness. She said, it absolutely can be part of your genius. Everybody in here, the director sitting over there with his little skinny self, the dude is a genius, man. He don't know what to do with himself. You on the low, you a genius on the low. You ugly.
No, you like a fucking like a moose.
Yeah, why y'all gonna do this in public?
No, I'm just saying he gonna throw ranks.
In public, man. We gotta show the example.
No, that's my that's
but we do like a moose. No, you do like a moose.
On the low, a genius.
No, hold up. No, my aunt, right? My this little fat, my aunt, my little cousin, right? Kim's daughter, they was into my little cousin Tamara. Yeah. You know how some black girls be they get into the Jamaican phase. So she brought her little friend over, little Jamaican friend. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm going off subject, but this was funny. Okay. My auntie Jackie, he brought her man, introduced her. Mom, this is. She looked. Who that, Tim? He looked like a moose. How you gonna say somebody like a moose?
It was him.
All right, man, let's get back, though, because it's important, man. Let's get back to this, because it's very important. We need to...
Because the pharmaceutical industry has taken a normal occurrence.
Okay.
Which is you as a human being. First of all, if you understand your brain runs off of electricity and whatever fluid that is that runs through your brain. that shit meshes together. You know, like your dreams.
Yeah.
Your dreams is that fluid.
Yeah.
That runs through your brain, man. You gotta have that activity so your ass don't die in your sleep. My point is, man, they've taken something so normal and they flipped it. Right? Man, for me, because I lived it, it's nothing but your brain recalibrating itself. And yes, it could be very horrific. Me, I know what to do. I get gone like Elroy, like Uncle Elroy. I'll be like Uncle Elroy. I'm out. You don't see me for 2.5 years at a time.
But that just, cause that's you, cause you going on that, and you on that trip.
Man, I get away. Listen, let me tell y'all this story. And this was on the last one, cause it wasn't.
I seen this one.
It wasn't as bad as the first one.
Oh, it wasn't as bad as the first one.
The second one, I just wanted to get away. I just didn't want to be bothered.
Oh, okay.
And the more I didn't want to be bothered.
Well, why you didn't want to be bothered? Because you was afraid how people were going to look at you? No. Did that have anything to do with it?
The first one was like that.
Oh, okay.
The second one, I just, man. Yo, you know what? You just touched on something a few minutes ago. It's like you said you thought it was the end.
Yeah.
It feels like the end. So you just want to go in your little corner and die.
That's what I was under the blanket.
That's what you want to do.
Blanket, too.
Yeah, you just want to die.
I ain't care. Yeah.
You just want to die. Bruh, I was in Hartford.
Wow.
I was at the Open Heart. I went from the Open Heart to the Pavilion in downtown Hartford. So I left the Open Heart. I went to the Pavilion, sat there for a couple of hours. Then I went from the Pavilion to the Hartford Public Library. And then I went from there back to the Open Heart. I walked the Triangle for about 2 years, man. People ain't even know I was in Hartford. I just had, that was the best I could do. To
get through.
To just stay away from people. Although I bumped into a couple people here and there.
But so when you bump into the people,
you just gotta play it off, blood.
You was able to play it off in that state?
Just gotta play. Yeah, I played it off. One day I was recording.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was going.
I was recording Jerry.
Yeah.
Remember what was that song? Huck boy don't run.
Yeah.
Huck boy. When I was recording you, man, I was out of here, cuz.
I can't. When you be telling me that, I be thinking like, wow, cuz.
Man, I was losing weight. Yo, I was losing weight. I could see my cheekbone. Like, I was like, yo, man, I'm raising up out of here. Yeah. I couldn't tell my boy I was bugging.
Oh, I got
So
you.
he came to the house to record, but he didn't see me, right? I was trying to hide my face, man, because I could visibly see that I was getting skinny. Yeah. Now, my significant other at the time, she thought I was on drugs. Nigga. Okay. She's like, oh, he's getting high again. Yo, you don't even know about. You only know what I told you about my past.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't getting fucking high, bro. I ain't been high since 2002, my man. So come on, man, don't do that to me. I'll tell you,
she ain't know though.
No,
right?
Hold. That's a no. Hold on. I like that. Yo, bro, I could tell that that's your people's. Yeah. He said that, he's like, well, did she know? Yeah. I told her.
Oh, okay.
I also told her about my past and what I went through in my past. I guess she wasn't accepting the fact that I was really going through that shit.
Oh, okay.
When she seen it, she just chalked it up to, I think he's getting high again. Again, you didn't know me when I was getting high.
Yeah.
So should somebody help you in a state like that? Like how that part go? Like should so do you? So she should have just try to help you, bring you to somewhere to get help,
but he ain't trying to go nowhere to get help.
I get that, but
that's what I'm saying.
Home asking some good questions.
Yeah.
You know. No, what she could have did to help me, bro, just left me the fuck alone, nigga.
But the thing is this. See, the thing.
She probably was looking.
That's what I was saying. What I'm supposed to do with this?
No. The reason why I said leave me the fuck alone is because she was doing what she had to do for herself. She was making her move. You understand? Leave me alone. Do what you gonna do. Get up out of here like how you doing.
Yeah.
Just leave me the fuck alone though, man. That's all she had.
But I think that's easy for you to say, but just on her, on anybody, so I think that's a difficult, especially somebody you with, you know them and the love. I don't know your relationship, but what I'm just saying, like I don't think it's just that simple, easy, and be like, just leave me alone.
Okay, but let me ask you a question. So let's say So let me go. You gonna put you in her position, and I'm freaking like how I was.
Okay.
So, all right. So she was moving on. You know, she was moving. Period.
Oh, okay.
She was making a whole nother. It was a lot going on back then. So do you stay focused on what you're trying to do, which is move and go someplace else, or do you turn and try to help me? Like, what would you do? What do you think? What do you feel like you should do at that point? If you was in that predicament with me, what would you had maybe speculate?
Like, if I would have, like, in that case, if I would have knew, like you said, okay, you said you told her.
Mm-hmm.
So if you told me
Mm-hmm.
and I see it, like, oh, this was going on. Of course, now I gotta digest it, and I gotta know what to do or try to know. I ain't never experienced this before, so that's a whole nother thing within itself with on the other person.
Okay.
You know, so I'm just saying. I know I probably would at least call the ambulance, something.
Okay. Let me hit you with something. Wasn't nobody trying to help me do nothing. All they was doing at that point was aggravating the fuck
Making
out.
it
See,
worse.
the thing is with that, though, hold up. The thing with that is this. See, when it's hard to be in that space.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because what makes it so hard is because you don't really want to get the kind of help that she probably knows how to give to you.
Yeah.
Like if she's like, well, go to a, like, I'm not going to that. I don't want no medicine. And so then if her options is, well, get some help, you like, I ain't about no medicine. I want this. Just leave me alone. And you like, well, I can't help. Like, this is what I know how to do.
Okay.
So he don't want that.
Hold up. You hear what you just said?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, if you're suggesting this type of help,
Okay.
right?
And you don't want it.
Leave me the fuck alone, bro.
Yeah.
Like, listen, like I wasn't asking for much, my nigga. I was just trying. Listen, I tried to remove myself from a whole lot of equations, man.
Yeah.
Yo, man, it's so
On top of tweaking.
Yo, cause I was just trying to stay silent and find somewhere to die.
But that's the thing. That's what. But that is so quick because you got a huge personality. So imagine you living with somebody that got this big personality. Now they just, cause I couldn't believe when I seen it. She said I remember I went over there. She was like, "No, I want you to come over here. You're gonna invade his privacy."
See?
And he ain't want to be. One day I went over there because he used to hide. Like he knock on the door. He ain't coming to answer that door. So one day I said, I'm about to sit on this porch until I see him.
But did you
through
know
the
he
window.
was tweaking?
Yeah. At this point, I knew. It. At this point, I knew. When I went to the house and I sat on the porch, I'm gonna sit right here and motherfucking wait till I see him through the window. So I sat on the porch. I don't know how long it was. I looked, seen him going up, sitting in the living room. I said, oh.
Oh, you got.
He looked at me like. Came to the door. I wish he never opened that motherfucker. Cause the way he looked, I was like, oh shit. I felt like just closing the door and getting in my car and go. I'll open the door. I'm like, oh. Face was skinny. He had like the white marks when you had water running down your face. He had dry white marks. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, he going through it. Yeah. Eyes was like a color that just like, you could tell he ain't sleep. Yeah. And I was like, yo, he was talking soft like, nah, man.
Yeah.
He have no energy.
And that's what I'm saying. And he's so got this big personality, and you see that, you like, damn,
like something
man.
ain't right.
Exactly. So, me personally, I wouldn't have been able to dealt with it. I'd have been like, you can get some medicine? No, you get it? All right, like you said, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying?
Gone.
Because I don't know what to do.
So let me just break this
saying?
down to you like this. I'm gonna move over because y'all got things y'all can speak on too. This is for the Deacon, right?
All right.
Let me tell you something, blood. Medication is not the answer.
I know that. I don't like none of that.
He broke it down to its finest. Yo, it was an attack on my existence, man, because I had been this person for so many years that I wanted to, I'm going straight.
He was heated.
And the demon said, nah.
No.
Okay,
You was a good soldier.
We gonna get your ass then.
Yeah.
We gonna get you one way or the other then. Because,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna tell you why I agree with the deacon. Because every time I've gone through this shit, which is twice, I always come back better than I was when I went through this shit.
Yeah.
Yo, every time I
What brings you out of it though? Like, what is the
time, cuz both times I wound up at the heart. Watch this. Yo, R.I.P. Muhammad Ansari. He used to run the heart, right? So I was in the open heart for a year, ducking and dodging till I couldn't duck no more.
But even when you was in there, what you was
ducking and dodging, cuz staying quiet. Dude said, yo, I don't even know this dude is here, man. Quiet. Yeah. They called me over the loudspeaker, Mervyn Khan, report to the something office. Pew! Hiding.
Yeah.
And then one day I couldn't hide no more.
Why?
Because Muhammad put the brakes on me. Skirt! He said, all right now. He said, listen, bro, because they didn't know what I was going through, bro.
I got you.
Oh, they ain't know. Okay, yeah.
I ain't know.
Yeah,
so Muhammad kicked me out the program and put me in the shelter and then threw my ass in the wood yard. Now I'm out there in the wood yard. It's winter time. It's cold. Bugging.
But
still
going through it. But, yo, the one thing I want to tell you, man, is this. Anytime I ever went through these things, right, I accepted my existence on this earth as I have to go through this in order for that person to be. It's like the old adage, man. In order for something on earth to live, something must die. That's just it. Too bad. That's the rules. So I just summed it up to Merv. This is just the way it's gotta be, man. Like I accepted it because I'm not killing myself. Listen, I don't do the suicide thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm here to tell you, I understand.
It's real.
I understand why
mental health is real, y'all.
I understand why people kill themselves. So if anybody out there got a loved one that took their life, understand that they didn't do it because they just woke up feeling like, yo, I lost all my money, my girl fucking somebody up. That ain't how this shit work.
It's deeper. Yeah. It's a little deeper than that.
How
a lot deeper than that.
Yeah. Your brain, your physical brain asphyxiates itself and takes over your thought process.
Yeah.
And you follow your brain. And if you not strong,
I'm about to say, so you gotta fight. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause you just stay, like you said, I accepted it. Right? So when you said I accept this, I accept it. This is what it's supposed to be, I accept it. How you still get out?
That's what I'm saying.
What
gets you out of it?
No, just like as time, they say time heals.
Yeah.
As time progresses, you just do. This is stupid. I ain't smoked cigarettes for like 18 months. I was scared to inhale because I thought I was gonna choke. But as time progressed, and after being around people that smoke, and then you just do it, everybody around. And let me get a hit of that. And I just take a little hit because I got bold, and then before you know, a little hit became I was smoking again.
Yeah,
it's just like you just gradually
get
back into the flow.
So the one day you wake up, no, you say you gradually do it, but you want to just wake up like, let me just give it a shot. I feel like I give myself a shot with doing something kind of normal.
No,
because you're not having sex or nothing.
No, ain't no sex.
Meat soft all that time, the whole time, the whole couple years.
No sex drive.
You ain't think about sex at all.
No sex drive, cause no.
That's the last thing
wimpy
I think you could think about.
You're jump wimpy dimpy the whole 2 years.
Wimp.
Soft and stank. Because you ain't getting that water.
Yo, come. All right. Let me. This dude.
Stink.
Listen.
He wants you to tell that.
He stink.
I'm gonna
no,
break
because
it
he stink. What stink got to do with it? You ain't got to stink.
No. In the very beginning,
told you
when the very beginning, when you super bugging, you ain't washing no ass either.
Okay.
But if you got a good friend, somebody that like you, they pull you to the side, and he's like, yo, bro, you stink. That's when you gotta wake up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And now you gotta see. For me, I accepted the conditions, so I tried to just hang in there and do the best I could with what I was working with. But know that when I went to bed at night, I ain't want nothing to do with the next day, bro. But then you keep waking up and you be like, well, don't look like I'm going to die today either. So you just keep on going. And before you know it, you realize your punk ass ain't about to die. And then you just get it together, cuz.
You just get it together. One day just wake up and I'm going to start getting it together.
You just got to get it together. Like, I ain't dead. Shit, I've been going through this shit for like 2 years. I'm still, because I'm telling you.
So every day is bad? You never had like a good day? Like, this day wasn't bad.
Ain't no good days. Cause I'm telling you, when I close my eyes, man, it's murder and fucking mayhem.
So that's the whole 2 years. It was murder and mayhem.
The whole 2, and then the last few months start to smooth out, man. Like, they gave me some trazodone, man.
Was you taking it?
I took it because I wanted to close my freaking eye.
Okay, I got
man,
you.
When I took that shit, man, I really wanted to be dead then, cause that trazodone sucks, man. Then later on,
did it help you want to go to sleep?
No, it helped me. Helped me lay there and be
even
stupid.
worse. You just really
I'm bugging, and now I'm
Can't
bugging
move.
and sick.
Yeah.
I took some Ambien months down the road. I took some Ambien, man.
That worked. It put you to sleep.
It gave me like a little 4 or 5 hour break, so it still felt dumb, but it was a break. At that point, I said, you know what? If I gotta take drugs to go to sleep, because I don't want to do drugs. The whole objective is to not be on drugs, Because, man, listen. So let's talk drugs. Progressive drug addict. So we went from, start out with marijuana, you know. Then the cocaine era come in. You sniff you some cane. And then you got a friend across the yard. He like to sniff that dope. Mm-hmm. He used to call it scratch. I'm gonna get back and scratch. He used to make that shit sound real good. Mm. He started messing around, sniffing that heroin, right? And then one day, you realize you ain't sniffing dope for fun anymore, and we ain't even got to go into the rest. Yeah. And then it's just, you just a drug addict out here, and there's a lot of crime and y'all I did a lot of bullshit out here in these streets, man. But
that's all part of the mental health.
That
we didn't know, because when you look at it, you be like, man, I'm getting right, man. This ain't nothing. Until you really start going through the stuff you go through, and then you like, oh, this is serious. Yeah. Even if you don't want to admit it, it's serious. Yeah. Even though you rolling up, smoke everybody, but see, they don't know what goes on behind closed doors when it's just you and you.
That's why you got to stop saying to people, what's wrong with you, and start saying, what happened to you?
Or could I help you?
Like, what's wrong with you? No, what happened to you?
But
because for somebody to be...
But what? Nah, because if you come up to be... Like, what happened to you? What you mean? What happened?
What happened? No. This ain't funny.
No,
I got a book I'm reading that Oprah and this doctor put together. It's called "What Happened to You."
Yeah.
And they said when people going through something, and you tell somebody what's wrong with them, it makes them feel like
something really wrong.
Like, what's wrong? Instead of saying
I
what's wrong, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
No, like, what happened? Like,
I get what you're saying.
I got you when you said it, but I guess what happened?
What happened? What got you?
What happened?
It's better than saying.
Yeah, what's wrong? Because you make you feel like that. What you mean what's wrong? Yeah. Well, no, what happened to you? Like, tell me what happened. Like, you went through something that got you in that state. So, like, sometimes we be seeing people freaking out and bugging. We don't like these vets and stuff out here talking to these ask for money. Like, how they get
years,
what's wrong? Nah, what's wrong with you, man? Don't be asking. No, like, what happened, man? Like, what happened to you, man? Some people went through some stuff that you don't even, you know what I mean? Yeah. You can't even, you wouldn't even know if you ain't know him and you see him and he quiet. And, like, they said they ain't know what's going on with you. Yeah. You know what I mean? You tell them, like, look, man, this happened to me, man. This mental health, my brain just went, boof, spark, you know what I mean, went off. And now I'm quiet. I'm not myself. I got these thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Like, that type of stuff there. And a lot of people going through that, man. A lot of people do all these things. You be like, why is that?
Because even when you be thinking about people that our era that grew up, you be like, man, home's still bugging.
Yeah.
And his story was only making me think about some brothers and sisters that I know. We done grew up together, and they like, they bugging. Well, and they probably going through the same thing.
Yeah.
And then you know another thing.
Suffering.
Yeah.
But you know another thing? Well, I think we do. I don't know if as a people we do this because we really don't know.
Yeah.
Or we being spiteful. Or we just don't know.
Yeah.
Man, I'm tweaking home on them drugs, man. I'm just bugging. Yeah. And they make it seem like you just bugging off for drugs.
Yeah.
Okay, don't get me wrong. You may do drugs, but I'm still going through some mental stuff.
There's something that
you get what I'm saying?
That's going on with you.
So it really is, because you may see drug. Your homie just smoke bags. That's why he like that.
Yeah.
That's how it be.
Yeah.
He used to get high. That's why he like that. Yeah. It ain't nothing wrong with him. He just them drugs did that. You know how many times I heard that people say? And I used to believe it until I just heard his story. Like, cause now I'm thinking about life. As he talking, I'm thinking about the story, how he saying he was. I see this. How long we been saying this with people? Yeah. But I wouldn't have never thought in a million years that this is a mental health thing. They really need some help, and it's not the drugs or the alcohol, because a lot of times that it could be that issue, that mental health issue, made you trying to get away, like you said.
Get relief.
You trying to get a relief. Yeah. So that's why you doing it.
Exactly. Do y'all understand that most everybody on this planet is on something? Yeah. Everybody is on something. Yeah. Either they have a cocktail every day after work, and they holding it down. Yeah. But you still have the cocktail. Yeah. But something always in.
But it don't even have to be drugs. Yo. Some people come home. Some people come home and they come home and be caught up in their house, just eating. And that's when I got this from watching that show, 600 Pounds. Yeah, I like to watch stuff, like different stuff. I like to watch to see what people like why you like that. Like how you said, like what happened. Yeah. You know what I mean? And a lot of them, they said that was real big, trapped in the house, they gotta cut the door off now. Because there was a mental health thing going on, and they was in that house. So you know what I'm saying? So what would you say with them? They eat too much. That's why they like that. Nah.
That's what I'm saying. You got to get to the core. You got to get to the problem.
It's the root.
You got to get to the root.
You got to get to the root.
Cause like me, when I just found out too about like my father's situation, who my real father was, and all this and all that, and like that took like mentally, because you believe something, your life, and you hear something, it makes your brain be like, whoa, what the hell was that? It messes with your mind. And for a hot second, I thought about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Going back, this is a hot second, though. I was like, damn, why am I thinking like that? You know what I'm saying? But it just like thank God I'm strong enough to be able to, you know what I'm saying, start readjusting my thinking and like, oh, wait, we ain't going to do that. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm getting better with it. But that was a shock.
Yeah, that's serious.
To the point where it even triggered me to think. I'm like, what the hell am I thinking like that for? You know what I'm saying? And
so my story for me, like, all right, so I'm going to try to pinpoint this. So for me, this is my story. And my father died when I was a child, when I was like 12. So for me, like my father was big for me because my father treated me like a man. This is very important, man. Okay. My father didn't just bomb on me when I did some bullshit. Like you could run to him and say, Mervin did this. Before he even engaged in physical warfare, he said, okay, well, tell me what happened. He want to hear my story. If my story is smooth, he'd cut me some slack. If my story is some bullshit, he wasn't even quick to hit me. He would just say, man, just go in your room and just go to your room. My father treated me like a man. When that shit was removed from my life, nigga, I'm going to tell y'all what happened. When my father died, about 5 o'clock in the morning, I seen him, boom, out of there. The next morning, when I went to play with my friends, we walked to the Kennedy Park in West Hartford. That's where we always went swimming at. I immediately, like, how you say when your brain snap? Like, I became another person instantly. Woo, I just became another person. I blocked out my father dying, my nigga. Right? I think I might have cried one more time. I cried the morning he died, and I think at home wake I shed a tear or two or whatever, cause I became another person, and I've been an imposter from age 12 to fucking. I finally fucking stopped getting high. Nigga, I've been an imposter for fucking 20 some years, cuz.
Yeah.
Trust me. I've always been somebody that I just fucking wasn't, my nigga, because I was always looking and searching, but always under the influence. Then the day that I removed substance from my life, man, shit fucking hit the fan. Hit the fan.
All hell broke loose.
So like you said, man, the root, because a lot of times we get judged on the things that we do, like using drugs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The reason why I'm saying drugs, because we know, a lot of people know I smoke bags. Deacon Jones, he smoked bags before he was, you know what I mean? Tweaking, strip, butt naked, all that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, we know.
Yeah. So it's like, but a lot of times though, now that I'm looking, that's why mental health, this is real, because now that I'm listening to the story and I'm really analyzing, it probably was a mental thing, just going through childhood. See how he said my dad, once my dad left, it was.
Yeah.
Man,
you get what I'm saying? So it could have been me, you know, once I'm dealing, I'm seeing what's going on as I'm coming up, that triggers something.
Yeah.
That I never was able to deal with it. So I had to go through as a journey, man. It's wild. Because it's like, it'll send us on a journey that we on. Like we said, when we 12, what you want to be, a football player, singer, rapper, whatever you want to be. Yeah. You ain't thinking like you going to end up on this journey. This journey don't even exist to you until you begin to walk it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
you try to come up for a reason why something that, you try. But for me, that's because it's crazy, because I remember my first year in junior high school, the first year from my father died in June, so I'm in junior high, September. My first report card back then, you know, because they gave you like a few grades. My first report card was 4 F's and a D. That was my first report card out the gates, because I didn't give a fuck, nigga. Yeah. I had a whole meeting with my mom and
all that. You went through the whole shebang.
Then they asked her, yo, let me tell you something. Children are so fucking bright. They asked her the question that I was like, when y'all gonna ask? I knew they was gonna get around. Do you think the death of your husband has anything? And you know, my mom, of course, because she don't want them in her business. She's like, nah, that ain't it. And I'm like, nah, I'm over there crying like a bitch ass. Of course, that's why I'm freaking acting out. And no, Dushan, I never recovered from that. I became an imposter.
Question. Have you ever dealt with that to this day? As right now as we speaking, honest,
being an imposter.
Could you say no? Did you deal with the root of your death of your father? Could you honestly say, you know, I finally dealt with it, and I feel better that I dealt with it. Could you say that now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm good now, man.
Did you deal with it? You probably say you was good then too, until it popped off.
Well, remember that conversation we was having earlier about being 20-something?
Yeah.
I was a damn fool. I wasn't good with nothing. Yo, blood, I knew I was a fool then. Yeah. I wasn't good. I didn't become good. Yo, now that's an excellent, you know, when I became good, by the time I met him, I was about like 44 years old. Yeah. I was good when I was like in my late 30s. I was good. Well, I thought I was. Until that thing hit me. Wham! Yeah. So I came up out of that at like age 42. So I met Jerry when I was like 44. So by the time I met him, I was feeling pretty good about myself as a human being. You know what I'm saying? So, no, like let me tell you something about that part. Again, I told you. Home treated me like a man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So the reason that I am a gentleman, even to this day, I got that from my father. My father was a gentleman, man. Yeah. So you know, I got that from him. Yeah. You know, my desire for athletics and sports, wanted to play football, all that. I got that from hanging with my pop because he was in the sports. Yeah. He ain't play none of that shit that I knew of. Yeah, I seen him go off the diving board one time, man. I almost lost my shit. I said, look at this old motherfucker. But then 50 ain't old. He died. My father died when he was 56, cuz. I'm 57, man. I'm doing big things right now.
You know what's so crazy? When that is very heavy because now, you know, like you just asked him the question of, did he deal with that? And the thing is, I'm going through that right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with that to the point where, but see, in my case, he's not here no more. So I got to try to deal with this without being able to talk to him and get answers. Yeah. So it's harder for me to even, you know what I'm saying? So and that's why I'm coming to a place where I deal with it some days, you know, better than some. And just the fact that, you know, like some people, like, you know, sister that want to keep it from a mother and all that, that was his wife. Yeah. Like that kind of irks me. Even though I understand that what she know, you want to take your mom. You know what I mean? Yeah, but it's bothers. It bothers the hell out of me. So I figured I'm just gonna step away. I gotta step away because what I'm gonna tell my kids. I'm gonna tell my kids we only could we not all the way in. Like, all right, yeah, this is our family, but like, you know what I'm saying?
They ain't looking at it.
Everybody do. My mother did what was best for her.
Yeah.
In that situation. Yeah. My father did what was best for him in his situation. Yeah. My sister and them did what was best for her. And I mean, and her mother in that situation. Yeah. But so I gotta do I gotta figure out I gotta do what's best for me. Like, so I'm stuck in that place of trying to, you know what I mean, deal with that. And it's heavy. That's why you went through like that's a heavy thing, man.
But like, also I like heavy. The fact that when he said my father treated me like a man. Yeah. And the time he treated you like a man, you see how the young men, you see how important it is to have a father? Yeah. Even after all he done been through, he still was able to say, basically, I love my dad. My dad was, was the one. Yeah. But you see how important it is for us to be in our kids' lives? Yeah. You see what I'm saying? How important it is?
No matter, even if you don't, you're not clear about what you should do as a father. Just be there.
Just be there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, can I say something about parenting? Listen.
Mental health is real, y'all.
You got some people, man, that they raise their children and they felt like, they didn't do a good job. Listen, if you fed them and you gave them some place to stay and you gave them a little advice and they didn't take it, you did your motherfucking job. Because them crumb snatchers, man, they gonna do what the fuck they gonna do, bro. All you can do is, and if they gonna
live by example,
and if they gonna grab, if they gonna go the way, also everybody out there, I want to say, right, if you want to make your kid do something, then you got. This is my opinion. If you want your kid to be this, then I would rather see a parent take their kid and say, "This is what you gonna do," right? Because the kid.
Oh, what Joe did.
What Joe did. Because the kid gonna do what he gonna do when he get old enough anyway. Yeah. So I would rather take control of my kid's mind, body, than let somebody else
do it.
I'd rather. Yeah. So
if it came down to it, yeah.
So like he just said, man, like, yo, my pop, man, he participated in everything. Man, he was there. He was my father and their father too. Yeah.
One thing you can say, when your mind goes crazy, man, or goes haywire, and it pushes you to do, like, man, I'm just sitting here thinking about the state of mind I was in. Like, we was in smoking them bags.
Free my people, man. Free my people.
Free my people. I'm gonna scream out like that. But I'm telling that's nuts. Like,
remember, what I'm saying is that's
Fiji
why,
water.
Yeah, that's why I was able to, when I asked them about, when I said, man, this is a spiritual warfare, because like I said, when I was in that room before I went out, buddy ball naked, I was watching in spirit. I was watching in spirit. God and the devil fighting over my soul. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how I ended. That's how I ended up walking down the avenue, but a ball.
Butt naked.
Butt naked because that was what, at that time, that's what I had. That was going on.
Live.
You know what I'm saying? Live. I'm up in there. It was going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why, man, it's so important to. I'm glad that we is touching this. Mental health issues, because a lot of times we don't even know it that this was going on with us, especially in our community.
And we be like, home bugging, man, home bug. I know a guy now. I be seeing walking when I would go up the street. I be like, what happened to this dude used to be? Now he's out. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing him walk like, damn, what happened to him?
Oh, okay.
And it's crazy.
I got a clock in my head, and it says we got about 5 minutes left on You Fine Gentlemen's podcast.
Yeah.
I'm done, man. Listen, God bless.
Okay.
I lived it.
Okay.
I lived it. It's real. It happened to me.
Okay.
Yeah. Mental health is real,
y'all
man.
go ahead and take it away, man.
Yeah, mental health is very real, man. We just want to know that sometimes when we see people doing these things and you want why they keep getting higher, why they doing this or why they doing that.
It's deeper.
It's deeper.
It's the root.
Saying,
that's why I like what he said. It's the root.
Instead of saying what's wrong with them, man, try to talk
or
to
down
them
in
and
them.
see what happened, man. Because a lot of the times we go through this stuff and when we younger and when we coming up, and it kind of sticks with you.
Yeah.
And it kind of like I said, I just get hit with something new, and now I'm processing. If I
Yeah.
wasn't as strong as I am now, no telling.
Yeah.
I probably want to smoke a bag or
Yeah.
pop a perk or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I like the perky yerky.
Come on, man. You
I'm
gotta
just saying,
put
I
that
used to,
extra.
No, I used to like the
I
perky
keep telling
yerky.
you that though, but
No,
you keep,
no,
'cause
listen,
you keep,
because I'm being
but
honest.
No, but you had to you had to put the extra on.
I'm saying you put the extra on it. When I butt naked.
No, I'm just saying though. I'm just.
What I'm saying is,
but you
Hand spread everything.
yeah.
but you know what I mean?
I'm saying if I wasn't as strong as I am now, I might want to. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Throw a perky yerky.
I want to get high.
You know what I'm saying?
I wish I could be high right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I know I'm not gonna go that.
But see, the best thing, like I said at the time, I thought, being high, you had to be high. You know what I mean? High. But this is the best high I've been on in my life ever.
Okay, yeah.
Indeed.
I mean, that spiritual high
Yeah.
is a high. It's way better than any bag I ever smoked, any Molly, E-pill I did. This is the best high that I ever drinking, whatever I did. This was the best high that I ever felt in my life. And it's like an everyday thing.
Yeah.
Ain't no repercussions behind it.
But you had to go through something to
I
get
had to
to
go. That's why it's
Like
called
that.
go
That's
through.
what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
Like I wouldn't be able to handle what I'm handling now with just right now if I didn't
Go
through
through what you went
what
through.
I went through. Like,
There you go.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So you gotta
Part
go
of the
through
life.
with something.
We gotta go because
Yeah.
our story, it was meant for us. It was written that we had to go through all three. We got 3 different lanes right here. We walked down 3 different lanes.
I'm gonna get this dude a shout out to Banger Bandanas. You know what he said to me the other day?
What's that?
I love listening to my young G's, man. He said, Hip, I don't know what you trying to do. He said, man, you don't probably even know what you trying to do. He said, just know, bro, that whatever's going on with you right now, man, is part of the process for you to get to
Trust
where
the
you
process,
going.
man.
That's it.
Yeah, and the way I live my life,
gotta trust
I
the
had
process.
to accept that,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
I
great.
live my
That's
life
great.
in peace,
Yeah.
Dusan. It's just me.
Who you telling?
It's just me, bro.
Who is you telling?
It's just
Indeed.
me out here.
Man, sometimes I go, man, I look at my son. He sleep with me, man. Sometimes he be sleeping. I just be looking at him like, wow. Or sometimes the stuff he say to baby, I be like, wow. And I just be so happy that I can experience that. You get what I'm saying? To know that I'm doing something,
Man.
what I supposed to be doing.
I think
Yeah, man. We had to end the
Yeah.
we had to end
Yeah,
the
we
go through podcast, man. We had to end, man. But we
Wrap it
just
up,
wanted
man.
to put it out there, mental health, man. And a lot of times, man, for our viewers, man, and subscribers, man, go on to subscribe. But we want to say the reason why we speak and talk about what we talk to, man, because a lot of stuff people don't talk, especially coming from people like us. You know what I mean? That was on them streets. We don't hear people like us talk about mental health issues or going to hospital, getting healthy, and then we don't hear that.
No.
So
not
just
at
in case they didn't know,
Yeah.
why this podcast is here, because we want to speak about the stuff that our people don't talk about that need to be talked about so we could get better. That's the whole
that's
point
it.
of it.
That's
We
it.
just all want to get better.
We ain't trying to be out here doing no flips and
Nah.
saying crazy stuff to grab your attention.
No, we
and-
ain't trying to do that.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Run
we
around
want us
here
to get
talking-
better because
Yeah,
we all
better.
need.
The intention of this podcast is to help
That's it,
get
man.
better. And hell, we get help by talking about our
It's
experience, our
medicine.
therapy.
It's
So
medicine.
we ain't here to just say something, do something wild to get your attention.
Yeah,
So,
Man, I
man.
live a fantastic life.
Yeah.
Amen. God
right.
bless, man.
All right, Deacon Joe wanted to take us on up out of here.
Oh,
Good
okay,
brother,
man.
babe.
But yeah, man. Once again, man, I just want to let y'all know that, man. Mental health is real, man. And by we got our guests, and that was a real story, and it was real life, not just a story. I mean, it was real life, and I learned a lot from it because like I'm saying, we got to deal with the root of things. But the most best part to me about his story was he came out of it.
Yeah.
He went in, but he came through. Because there's some people that went in and didn't come through. But
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So the best part about the story that he's sitting here telling the story. And I appreciate that and I respect that. You know what I mean? The whole thing, man. I really do respect that, man. Yeah, man.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. But this is what we do, man, on, go through podcasts, man. We try to, we just keep it real, man. Because we all, we all need help. In some type of way, we all need some help. You can't do it by yourself. That's a lie from the pit of hell. When you be like, man, I don't need nobody, you're lying.
That's right.
Father God, I just thank you right now in the name of Jesus, Lord, for this podcast. I thank you for this opportunity right here, oh God. Father God, I thank you that we was able to talk about this mental health thing, and hopefully that somebody heard this and that they got a lot from it so it can help them whatever they going through. Because somebody could be at the urge right now, they mind about to snap. So, Father God, I just thank you right now for this moment. I thank you for the podcast that you blessed us with, the foundation, Lord. I thank you for this, Lord. So, Lord, I ask you, would you continue to guide us, continue to give us clarity, continue to renew our mind. And, Lord, I ask you to cleanse us from the inside out right now in the holy name of Jesus. And, Father God, I just thank you for who you are. Because, Father God, you got all by yourself. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Jesus Christ, my Savior. Let's get it.